welcome back to some more questing in Final Fantasy XIV. We're running a bit of a risky episode today because I've already had about 3 disconnects. Was doing some botanist stuff before, logged me out. I was just waiting by Urianga here, getting everything ready for the recording, logged me out, logged back in, logged me back out again. So we could very well be looking at an episode cut into pieces due to connection problems. Not quite sure what's happening, but let's hope it goes okay. We've just recovered from almost being drowned, and Alice and Urianga appear to be recovering on the shore, so let's have a chat. I'm going back in. Nay, my lady, exhausted as thou art, thou wouldst only endanger thyself. I prithee, rest a moment. There was nothing where we looked. Who were we missing? Geico, I'm here. Oh, you're missing me. Hello. Dear gods, were it not for Soroban's blessing, but I need not labour the point. I am glad to see you safe and well, my friend. Have you any idea how worried we were? To wash up on the shore, only to find you weren't with us? It's alright, I'm here. Oh, but I'm forgetting. Here's your crown, your majesty. The Fuath kept that part of the bargain, at least. While there were certain twists and turns, our work here is done, with everyone none the worse for wetness. Oh, thank goodness you're still here. Oh, hello. So, Uin, is something amiss? A great big mob of mortals is marching to Il Mheg. Mortals with ugly weapons and uglier faces. That will be the Ulmorans, I imagine. They wouldn't happen to be your friends, would they? Rather the reverse, I fear. The Ulmoran army, at a guess. Meaning, we can play with them? Absolutely. Have at you. As much as you like. But just to be sure, I will return with you to confirm their identities. If they are who we suspect, we will require your aid. If Alphanode is coming, then Alice will be too, yes? Can't have one without the other, you know? Sigh. Alright, just remember we're not your playmates this time. I'm afraid we must leave the rest of the relic hunt in your hands. It's fine, defeating the Lightwarden would always have fallen to me. It's okay. Don't worry, I've done this sort of thing before. Indeed you have. Very well then, see you afterwards, my friend. Bye. Have fun with the pixies. Okay, what are we doing next? With our enemies fast approaching, time is of the essence. We must needs accomplish our mission with all possible haste. Of the 2 remaining bearers of the relics, the New Mao are the nearer. We shall seek them out next. Among the Fae-folk, they bear the distinction of having abided in these lands since before the flood. They're also the friendliest to men, and have served me faithfully whensoever I've called upon them. Indeed, they are the source of much of the knowledge I've acquired in my time here. The path leadeth past my dwellings. That's an awful sentence. Let us away. Can you just talk like a real person? Ugh. Okay then. Yeah, so you can see I'm harvesting garden beets at the moment. For no reason other than that just seemed the thing to do. I harvested a load of fairy apples earlier on. Stuck them on the marketplace. Probably harvest 999 of these, stick them on the marketplace. These were from my retainer. I was selling them. Well, I figured I might as well have them for eating. Yeah, aside from that and the disconnections, not really a lot to report. It is Thursday, so it's nearly the weekend again. How they do fly by and fly back around again. Past yonder cliff lieth Pla Eni, home of the new moo. The others have gone ahead to scout the way. Come, let us follow. I am going to need to do some yard work this weekend. I think as I mentioned in the last video, the tree in my yard fell down. So, I'm going to have to deal with that. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've been pruning some of the smaller branches off with a pair of secateurs that I've got, but I'm going to need a saw to hack up some of the bigger bits. And then maybe I'll make something from the wood. Who knows? It's a shame though, because it was a nice tree. And now it is no more. Adjust my mic, bear with. If the path striketh thee as precipitous, 'tis because it was once a mountain trail. From where the lake now lieth there was a valley. Oh, for where the lake now lieth there was a valley, in whose midst thrived the city of Ardbert. 'Twas only when the Firth came, in the wake of the flood, that the settlement was drowned. We stand now upon its former outskirts, grazing lands where shepherds once tended their flocks. Though one cannot help but feel a pang of loss when faced with such a spectacle, one can scarcely blame the Fae-folk for so altering the land. The blame for that lieth rightly with the Lights, a force terrible enough to bring an entire civilization to its knees, an entire world. That it should have been allowed to rise up unchecked is the greater regret. Yet in spite of all the tragedy which surroundeth me, full glad I am for the chance to be here. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. 'Twas these hands which brought together the warriors of darkness and Infilia, lest thou forget. Therefore, even were there no 8th umbral calamity to forestall, it seemeth only right that I strive to deliver the first from its doom. You're a regular hero. Only right, I say, though such words ill convey the strength of my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the plight of this world than I can choose to stop breathing, and thus do I labour, for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. The coming struggle promiseth to test us to our limits, but so long as we stand together, I doubt not but that we shall prevail. Aha, mortals, just as we thought. Aye. Hast thou business with us? Business? Ah, nothing so boring. We smelled you coming and thought we'd come to play. No. They do not appear to be pixies of Lida Loran. Mine apologies, but we are in some haste. May happen another day. Oh, in some haste are you? Then allow me to hasten you on your way. Tee-hee-hee. Oh, what have you done? No. Now where have we gone? Teleportation magic. For a mercy, we were not sent far from our course. Should the pixies find us again, however, they will most assuredly repeat the trick. We have not the time to waste. Let us avail ourselves of an enchantment I've learned. Fae Cloak, 'tis called, a most ingenious magic which rendereth one invisible to Fae-folk, albeit briefly. Okay, so we're going to use this to stealth past groups of Fae, I guess. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee. Under its aegis thou art to make thy way past the pixies and rejoin our comrades. Know, however, that the enchantment shall suffice to veil thee and thee alone. Be not tempted to employ mount, as it will only serve to give thy presence away. Okay, cool. Okay, so we have the Fae-cloak. It's going to last for a minute. So we need to probably run. We may have wasted too much time dithering around at the start. Ooh. Are we close to where we need to be? Okay, we're still... Oh, okay. Is that a checkpoint, or is that where we need to go? I think this will probably just recharge. Oh, cool. That was it. That was all we had to do. And we still seem to have it. Let's keep it. Let's keep it. Thancred. Volbertenberg. I assumed you were right behind us. What took you so long? The Fae did. I see. Yes, I'd say that's a valid excuse for lateness. You are hereby forgiven. In other good news, the new Mao village lies just through here. We'll enter as soon as Urianga deigns to join us. Oh yeah, I've been through here. I've explored the little pixie village. It's very pretty. Okay then. Hello. Mortals! Mortals are here! Lots of them! Okay, so it's not a pixie village, it's a... They look like some characters from a TV show. I can't think which one though. I thought you said the Numu were men's best friends. The poor thing was beside itself with fear. 'Twas beside itself, perhaps, but not with fear. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you, to have so many mortals appear at once. Uh-oh. It's more excitement than we can bear. Greetings, Elder Widdank Tierney. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Greetings, Elder Widdank Tierney. Are you addressing both of them then? It hath been a while. Pray forgive my brevity, but time is against us. We are come to borrow the stone scepter of the new moon. The stone scepter? Then you mean to lift the seal over Ligeha? With all these names. That is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. If the king is set free, none here will be safe. Unlike our fair cousins, we Numu have called this land our home since time immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. Thus did full many of us lay down our lives to seal away our king when they were corrupted by light. We do as you ask, our sacrifice would have been in vain. Don't worry, we'll defeat Titania. No one will come to harm. Just hand over the goddamn staff. We'll defeat Titania. But then you'll only become another Lightwarden. It changes nothing. No, I've already defeated a Lightwarden. It's fine. Honoured Elder, pray believe me when I say this man is possessed not only of the strength required to vanquish the king, but of something still more valuable, a means to resist the resultant corruption. Indeed, he hath already laid low the Lightwarden of Lakeland, all without succumbing to the influence of its light. He is yet a stranger to this land, 'tis true, but he harboureth the self-same desire to see the Sin-Eaters eliminated as we do. Wilt thou not lend us thy hand, that we might see thy beloved home restored to its former glory? You've always done right by us, Urianga. If you have placed your faith in this man, then so shall we. As you say, we want nothing more than to be rid of the Sin Eaters. Be that as it may, this is not a decision to be made lightly. We require time to deliberate. A turn of the moon, perhaps. We don't have that long. We don't have a turn of the moon, unless we want to debate this with the Ulmoran army. Elder, given all that is at stake, I cannot well expect thee simply to roll over and acquiesce to our request. But even now a powerful foe draweth near, and I fear I must beseech thee to hasten thy deliberations, that thou mightst fetch us the sceptre while there is yet time to use it. Roll over. Fetch? What? Okay. You know full well that naught gives us greater pleasure than to render aid to men. You know full well, yet you speak the words of power regardless. It's unfair. Unfair, I tell you. So roll over and fetch. These are basically just dogs then, are they? In happier times, it was our honour to assist mortals in need and receive rewards befitting our deeds. Since the kingdom of Ardbert fell, however, we've been starved of man's patronage. After so many years of deprivation, it is difficult to ignore such an earnest entreaty. Just do it. Please. Very well, Urianga. I promise to give you as swift an answer as I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here the while, and bestow upon us your patronage. Is this arrangement agreeable? Yes. It will have to be, won't it? Bum, 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 bum. If you will give us some more Aether Current quests, I will happily do jobs around your village. But as it doesn't look as though you have any, I'm less inclined. Did I attune to this? I did. Right, let's get the jobs done. These chaps weren't here when I rolled through before. Good to see it populated. You will offer your patronage to our people too, yes? Let's see. Perhaps you can begin with Marn Ors. They are one of our foremost artisans, once held in the highest esteem by the Knights of Ardbert. With the Knights gone, however, Marn Ors has had no opportunity to put their skills to use. They would be overjoyed for your patronage. Then they shall have it. Oh, what a pretty little village. Their little toadstool houses. There. 1182, 1183, 1184. Wait, did I already count that leaf? Hello? Ah! Who? What? Where? Wait, you're immortal? Huzzah, huzzah. Well met. Yes, very well met indeed. Have you old and tired arms and armour that are threatening to fall apart at critical junctures in battle? No. If you answered yes, you've come to the right new move. I will restore your equipment to pristine condition for a payment of a pair of moss fungus legs. Moss fungi roam just outside the cave. Please, please, please give their legs and your patronage to me. Okay, so you want some legs. Guess that's where that person ran off to in a hurry. Bum, 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 bum. Your caves are full of mushrooms. Glowing mushrooms. There they are, killing moss fungus. Let's do the same. One more. See you over there. Bloop bloop bloop. We have the legs. Seems like there's a few people doing the same quest. How wonderful. So, the Fae have already lifted the light from the area, haven't they? Or is there... will killing the Lightwarden in this area make it even better? Ooh. Ah, you are returned. And with the moss fungus legs, I hope. They are tools of my trade, lest you wonder, used to polish metal and leather alike to a lustrous sheen. Now that I have work again, I must replenish my stores. 2. Huzzah! 2 moss fungus legs as befits the work. Ah, to have neither more nor less than expected of us than what we can provide. There is no greater joy. You see, for there to be honour in a task, we must receive precisely what it is worth. Too little means you belittle our ability, too much means you question our integrity. Good thing I chose 2 then, isn't it? You've given me fitting payment, so my services are at your disposal. I shall begin by inspecting your equipment. Okay, inspect away. I see. Though I must ask for a small fee for the materials, I'm pleased to say that all your arms and armour may be restored. If you mean to change them in the near future, however, there is no need to hurry. My first repair is complimentary. Here is the coin, which you may pay me with when you desire to have work done. Many thanks for your patronage. So very much. Oh, and if you mean to offer your patronage to another, may I suggest Isguf yonder. Okay, so we're basically just opening up all the shops. Judging from your equipment, 'tis plain you're no stranger to battle. I believe Isgruff will have something to offer you. Cool. Have you weapons? You do? Well, you've got a ring. Ah, to have so many men visit us at once. This is a joyous day indeed. If it please you, please give me your patronage. As my patron, I ask that you remove the noxious mushrooms that grow in our cave. Flame spores, they're called. We would tend to them with magics, except they leave behind a harmful ash. We've no choice but to pluck them one at a time. Now, you will be curious as to what I have to offer. I am a purveyor of wares that will aid you in your travels. In exchange for your fitting payment, I will give you my choicest items. Ooh. Does that mean you'll sell me items, or you'll give me items? Work from this side, I think. Someone's following me. Flame spores. Look. I see them not. I bet you they're up here. Nope. Maybe? There they are. And the last lot. Picking mushrooms for these strange creatures. Done. You've already removed the flame spores. How very quick you are. My legs are bigger than yours. Oh, but did you perchance search by the western entrance as well? I'm told that more have cropped up in that area. For God's sake. There's some. Ugh. As you pluck the last of the flame spores, you sense a gaze from the entrance. Minfilia, what are you doing? Gasp. I wasn't spying on you or anything. I've just finished my task and I should go and report back. Yes, perhaps you should. Should be having words with Thancred. Minfilia is spying on people. Keep a closer eye on her, please. You. Done. Ah, you are returned. Have you dealt with the flame spores by the western entrance as well? Yes, I have. Excellent. No more poisonous spores irritating our noses. For a little while, at least. Oh dear, I believe I'm getting sentimental. Having a patron again, it reminds me of the old days. There every day I would carry my wares to the castle to offer in exchange for men's patronage. Back then, the castle wasn't called Giha. The Vorberites built it, and they named it Gruen's Licht. It was their last bastion in the struggle against the Sin Eaters, and now they're gone, all of them, nobles and knights and common folk alike. It's alright, don't worry. But enough reminiscing. I must give you what you've earned. And if you desire anything else, I possess, I would be glad to offer them to you for a fitting price, of course. Thank you very much. The shop's open for business. Now, will you be offering your patronage to anyone else? If so, would you consider Widlad? What shop or thing is this? They've been under the weather of late, and the chance to perform an honourable task would cheer them up. Okay. I'm going to see what you've got in your shop first. Weapons. Okay, that's not of any help. What about accessories? 63. No, doesn't really help me. I wish there was a way of going back instead of just like closing the inventory completely. Or maybe if I close this. No. No. Okay. Battlecraft gear. Hat. Nope, that doesn't help us. None of this is any good. Casting. No. No. Okay. And we'll just have a look at the... Did I look at those? Yes, I did. What have you got in just general items? Prim dot parasol. Okay, you got fishing tackle and just stuff. Do not need any of that. Thank you very much. Hi again. Ooh. What? You would be my patron? But I can't do anything for you. The lawless ones took my invisible ink, and without it I can't make my arcane wares. Who are the lawless ones? They're new moo, like us, except they've turned their backs on our values. Curs without honour they are. They refuse to work, instead spending all their time cavorting and making a nuisance of themselves. It was when I was outside for a walk that they set upon me and robbed me of my possessions, the ink included. I was too weak to resist them, but you, mortal, you look quite strong. Do you think you could take my ink back from those villains? Yes, I think I can do that. If you do this, I will consider it your patronage, and by way of my service, I will make you something very special. I, again. Excuse me, Geico, but I couldn't help overhearing. If you mean to undertake this task, will you let me accompany you? I would learn from you and help you in what little way I can. Have you asked Thancred? Neither of those are what I want to say, but I think that's probably better. You're welcome to join. I'll keep you safe, but you should probably ask Thancred. Thank you so much. The lawless ones make their lair to the south, inside a cave called Father Collard's Chambers. Oh dear. They took many vials of ink, and I would be grateful if you could bring as many back as possible. Come on then. Let's have a wander. Okay. Mount up. There's the cave. Oops, daisy. Verbotenberg. Ooh, some fighting going on. Oh god, that person's in trouble. I don't think my healing spells are going to help you very much. Oh god, you're going to die. Splish splash. We have arrived. Are these pigs? Oh, they're so cute. Father Collard's chambers is through here. I peered inside, and sure enough, it was milling with new moo. They looked none too friendly. If Thancred were here, he'd tell me to go about it quietly and quickly. Well, split up. I'll find all the ink I can, and then come back outside. See you shortly, Geico. Oh. I guess she's not a stranger to using those blades. Our friend appears to be in here as well. New Potter. Yes, if we kill these, they might drop the ink, yes? Fungamancer. Indeed. Any ink for me? Oh, okay, the ink is further in. I don't actually need to attack any of these at all. What level are you? 76. No wonder they're attacking you. Well, I'm not going to get any experience from killing them, so you're on your own. How does one get up there? This way. Invisible ink. Whee. There's some more. I'll help you get through this. Okay, let's get out of here. Run, run, run. So these are the lawless Numue. They don't look that much different, except they seem to be surrounded by garden boxies, which I would very much like as a minion. Thank you very much. Minfilia appears to have gone over this way. Another fight happening down there. Who's fighting? Is this person going to be okay? I don't think they are. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Stay here, I'll revive you. Just don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I've got you. I think I'm gonna die as well. That's my first death in a while. I want to see if this person actually wins this. I'm going to go back to the Crystarium. Oh dear. Didn't really think that one through. Teleport back to thingamajig. That one. See, this is what leads me to believe that I'm not playing my class right, or that I'm just not doing very much damage. I don't know, I feel like I should have more spells that go boom and make big areas of damage rather than attack. I don't know. Oh, hello. Swim. Yes, it is an incredibly beautiful landscape. Even with my mediocre graphics card. Just think how much better this could be if I actually had a decent rig. Or just a decent graphics card. I think my rig's okay. It's the graphics card that lets it down. How far away are we? Not too far. Hey! They did it! Or somebody did it anyway. That was the fate that we were part of being completed. We got 12 of those gemstones as well, which is very nice. Yeah, they are. Bye. No, but thanks.
私もできるだけ回収してきました。アンチローの羽毛たち、ちょっと怖かったですね。だけど無事に済んでよかったです。
I was dead a moment ago. I see you use daggers.
はい、サンクレットに扱いを習っています。腕前はまだまだですが。
Well, you hold them like you know what you're doing. I've never seen you use them, but
先代までのミンフィリアはユールモア軍に加わって積み食いと戦っていたそうです。でも私は戦う必要がなくなってから発見された。むしろ勝手に積み食いと戦わないようにユールモアにしまわれたんです。だからサンクレットに連れ出してもらうまで戦い方も生き方も何も分かっていなくって。もしあなたの召喚が失敗に終わったら大積み食いと戦うのは同じ覚悟を持つ私になる。サンクレットはそう言っていました。あの人はきっとその可能性があったから私に付き合っているだけで、本当は今の私を見るのも嫌なんだと思います。
it's a little bit more complicated than that.
だって私は本当のミンフィリアじゃない。
Oh, okay, you do get it.
あの人が家族みたいに大事に思ってるのは。
I know.
前に二人でハイとナバスアレンに行きました。光の巫女が現れて光の反乱を止めたという場所へ。そこが近づくと私自分が自分じゃないみたいに感じて怖くて見るのも聞くのも嫌で。その後何があったのかは分かりません。
I am. I saw it.
ただ忘れかけの夢みたいにぼんやりと大物とサンクレットが話していた気がして。サンクレットは真相を教えてくれなかったけれど、それから時々一緒にいると辛そうな顔をするんです。それに気づいても私には何もできない。助けてくれた人をずっと傷つけているだけ。だから私本物のミンフィリアに変われたらと思うんです。それで私の中にある私以外の思いに従ってあなたに会いに行きました。
Well, that makes what you were saying about having to find me and that I'm here make a bit more sense.
なのにこうして一緒にいさせてもらってもどうして会わなきゃと思ったのかは汲み取れないまま。
I think she just wanted you to be part of the party, get to experience basking in the glory of the fabled champion of Eorzea.
何かを伝えたい。誰かに会わせたい。そんな気がするんですが。
I'm sure you'll figure it out. The hell? Don't ask me, I just work here. Ugh.
遊びましょう。
I don't like that at all. Ugh.
今のは
Creepy.
幻覚。あのお城から。
It did. It did indeed.
私が回収した分の依頼の品です。あなたはそれを猛族のところへ。
I will. Where are you going?
私、サンクレットたちに報告をしてきます。
Okay. You make sure you go straight back to them and don't go running off to that castle. That was incredibly creepy. Yeah. Is that the same person? Thoradok? Because Worshdok invited me to a party before. Interesting. Right, let's go. And normally I would have said yes to that. Just in case you think I'm being horrifically ignorant. Very nice of that person to invite me to a party, but while we're doing the recordings, we shall do it by ourselves. Oh, I shall do it by myself anyway. Yeah, the community and the general sort of interaction that I've had with other players while I've been playing this has been nothing but positive. It's a really good community, and I do like... I maybe should message that person and say, sorry, didn't join you in a party. I'm doing a recording. Thanks for the invite, though. Yeah, so everyone's really nice is the long and tall of what I was trying to say. And I enjoy playing this game, being that it is full of nice people. Mercy, Your Majesty, we had no choice. Please forgive us. Oh, it's you. My ink. Were you able to retrieve it? I was, thanks to Minfilia. Ah, yes, this is the ink, and almost all of it too. When our king spoke to me, my day went from bad to worse, but thanks to you, it's simply bad again. Thanks. What? You had the vision too? Oh, woe is us. Ordinarily, when a living being turns into a sin eater, it loses everything about its mind that defined it. However, the king has retained some of their instincts. Actually, that's a good point, yeah. I thought they were a mindless sin eater, but I guess not. This manifests in the desire to play and be free. So strong is that desire, it often leaks through the seal to invade our consciousness. For a long time, we've ignored it, but we can't do so forever. But forgive me, I was going to thank you for reuniting me with my ink. You did exactly as I asked, so I will give you the service I promised. Ahem, nothing up my sleeve, and voila, may it serve you well. Thanks. What, you have more? Is that the next quest? It is. Do we have any... No, we don't. Looking for Aether current quests. Ah, there's nothing like honourable work. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity. Oh, I should mention that Elder Wid Ink returned a moment ago. If you seek them out, I dare say they'll have tidings for you. Wunderbar. Ah, there you are. I'm informed that you've been an excellent patron to our people. For that you have my thanks. Now then, you will be pleased to hear that we've come to a decision regarding the scepter. If you would gather your companions, I will deliver our answer. I hope it's a yes, because we've done lots for you, and it would be nice to get something in return. Before I begin, please allow me to express my gratitude for your kind patronage. Having been deprived of purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed at being able to serve again. But on to the matter of the stone scepter. During our deliberations, we were forced to concede that we will never have the power to deal with our fallen monarch. We can release Titania neither from the castle nor from torment. In light of this, we've decided to entrust their fate to you. Tanks. Take it, the stone scepter of the New Mu. This makes 3 relics. Does it? A crown, a scepter. 1 more and we can arrange a meeting with the warden. What was the other relic? Ere you continue on your quest, allow me to enlighten you as regards your foe. Know that Titania is not her name, not a name, but a title bestowed upon one chosen to lead by the pixies by the grace of nature. This leader, upon Il Mheg's founding, arose as ruler of all Fae-folk to bring order to our riotous kind. In turn, we Fae-folk render our blessing unto nature, unto water, wood, and wind, that our king might be further empowered. Though they have become a sin-eater, their powers remain unchanged. When you face them, be prepared to face the full fury of nature. Oh dear. Is there anything else that we should know? Anything else? Only that, if you feel unready for the challenge, and none here would blame you for it, you're welcome to remain among us a while longer. After all, I myself have yet to employ your patronage, and who knows when I will next have the chance. We would see that you were comfortable, of course, and do all in our power to make you feel at home. Oi. Honestly, I look away for one moment and every fairy and their uncle... and their nuncle? What's a nuncle? Tries to steal my sapling from me. This is my sapling. Mine, do you hear? Not yours and not the Fuath's. And anyone who so much as thinks about trying to seduce him will wish they hadn't. I have a very jealous fairy guarding me. The final relic is a pair of shoes wrought of crystal. They're held in the Amaro safekeeping at their settlement, Wolkdorf. It beareth mentioning that these Amaro are unlike those which thou hast heretofore encountered. Owing to a peculiarity of evolution, they're capable of speech, and thus we might negotiate with them as we have the Fae-folk. And let's be on our way. Excuse me. Though it saddens us to see you leave, we wish you well on your way. When you arrive at Wolkdorf, seek out the largest of the Amaro. His name is Seto, and he is their leader and the bearer of the relic, and that's the same name as Red 13's dad in Final Fantasy VII. Bye, jealous fairy. Ready then. Any more missions? What's that? Is that no, that's just a normal one. The Elder's Answer is over there. No more Aetherite missions. Sorry, Aether current missions. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. Bum, 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 bum. The sound of rushing water. The smell of the wind in the trees. And the sight of horrific monstrosities ready to tear us limb from limb. It's in these ruins. There's that person again. Hello? Where is the big amaro? Are you in here? No. Are you... Ah, there you are. An enormous amaro slumbers peacefully. Seto. For that is its name. Ardbert? No, that's the Warrior of Darkness. I am Geico. Oh, forgive me. I was having a dream. Seldom do men visit us. What brings you to our village? I need some crystal slippers. Did I hear you aright? You desire the crystal shoes, that you may confront the Lightwarden? No, no. You mustn't think such thoughts. Even if you are indeed immune to the light's corruption as you claim, vanquishing the king will bring you naught but sorrow. I don't think that's true. Forget this folly. Return whence you came. No. While we appreciate your concern, we have no choice in the matter. Will you not reconsider? Okay, here you go. Come, my friends, let us leave him with his thoughts. Okay. Do you have some insight into this? 'Tis harder by far to change the minds of they who mean well than they who mean ill. Well, give me, but I'm not sure I understand. No, me neither. And little wonder, 'tis the first time thou hast set foot here. 'Twould behoove you all to learn something of the nature of this community, I think, and there is no surer way than to speak with its members. In such wise, you will come to understand Seto's reason for refusing us, and I hope gain an insight into how he may yet be persuaded. So I bid ye seek out the amaro and make yourselves known unto them. A gentle touch shall suffice by way of greeting. Okay. Let's go and gently touch them. Thancred's like, yeah. Go and pummel some birds. This is a community of birds. Whisper. Well now, it's not often that we are visited by men, much less unglamoured ones. What brings you so far from your own kind? Oh, we've got to pet them. Grr, grr. Ah, how long it's been since I felt a man's touch. Cannot help but be reminded of my master's hand, which I ate. He was a knight of Ardbert, a noble and valiant soul. Oh, you were mounts. But like so many others, he died fighting the Sin-Eaters. Though he is long departed, I remain in this land out of respect for his memory. Okay. Sorry. Who's next on the pet list? Anne. Pet. Oh, empty. Pet. Ah, that tickles. Enough. I've never had a master, and I'm not accustomed to it. Not that I dislike your kind, you understand. On the contrary, we Amaro were bred to be fond of men. In the beginning, we were all of us mindless beasts, but then a mage of Ronka gave us the gift of intelligence, that we might better serve our masters. After that empire fell, Those with the gift eventually died out. On rare occasions, however, we are born with the seed of our ancestors in us. If we live long enough amongst men, this seed may quicken, restoring the power of speech to us, amongst other things. So it was with me, though I never had a master, as I told you. Okay. Interesting. And who's the next lucky target? Nimbus. Good name, Nimbus. Pet. Grrr. What's happening? Why am I being patted? It's wonderful. Seldom do we have the chance to enjoy the attentions of men. Your kind are loath to come here for fear of the Fae-folk. But then we are Fae-folk too. When we first made our home here, we swore an oath to the Fairy King, you see. It is easy to forget sometimes. So you swore an oath. Oh, it's you that's riling that one up. You're having a good chat. Urianga. Thou hast peered into the hearts of the Amaro, I take it. Yes. Then thou canst not choose but to see the intense and abiding love they bear for men. It is out of concern for our welfare, and not scorn, that Seto seeketh to dissuade us from confronting their king. Yet confront their king we must, and to that end we must needs have the crystal shoes. Let's tell him that. Geico might prevail upon thee to confer with Seto in private. Yes, the task of slaying the Lightwarden will ultimately be thine, and it is for thee, I believe, that he worrieth most. Tell him of thy many great deeds. Spoken in earnest, thy words may yet move him to change his mind. Can only hope, otherwise this quest isn't going to go anywhere. You have spoken with my brethren. Then you see it's not out of scorn that I deny you the relic. I simply cannot bear to see men fight and die. Not anymore. None of us can. To lose one who has placed a gentle hand on us even once fills our hearts with untold sorrow, as my brothers and sisters will readily attest. Well, that's a bit cruel of them to tell me go around patting all the amaro in the village. Now they're all going to be terrified that I'm going to die. This is something I must do. What am I to make of such declarations? I'll tell you. Tell me, why do you wish this? This land is no longer man's to fight for, nor will your doing so compel the Fae-folk to change. And in order to obtain the other relics, you will already have paid the due price. Naught more is owed. Then why would you risk all to face our fallen king? To keep a promise to my friends. To do what no one else can, to save the world. To keep a promise to my friends. You made a promise, you should understand. What did you say? The very words. Could it be mere coincidence? Very well. You may believe what you say, but we shall see if you have the strength to do it. Okay. I do. Sin Eaters have been prowling the area of late. Prove yourself against them, and I will consider giving you the relic. See that you are well prepared, then meet me in the clearing to the east. There I will lure out the fiends, that you might slay them. I shall give you a display of Sin Eater killing that thou hast never seen before. Clumsy and uncoordinated. Where are we going? Just over here. Okay, not actually too far from your very indefensible position. I'm surprised they haven't attacked. Doing the MMO walk. The MMO walk involves lots of jumping. Okay then. I will use my voice to lure out the Sin Eaters as I once did when I hunted with an old friend. A feeble cry for the ravenous, a mighty roar for the territorial. I still remember the tricks. Come, we begin at your signal. Do it. Ready then? Very well. Rah! Ooh, look at him. We shall see you fall. Convinced? More? Okay. Given deceit. There you go. You made short work of those creatures, I will not deny it. I've seen enough. Let us return to Wallachdorf. Have we earned the shoes? The very pretty crystal shoes that sound immensely uncomfortable to wear. Can you imagine wearing a pair of, like, essentially glass footwear? Ouch. By the ease with which you slew those Sin Eaters, I see that you are capable. However, I still require time to think. And if you should be willing, there is a favour I would ask of you. Of course there is. Of course there's a favour. What? This is not a test of your strength, but a personal request. Please hear my tale. A while ago, I fought Sin Eaters who had wandered into Il Mheg. In the heat of the battle, I dropped a prized possession, a medallion. Of all the places that it should fall, it was Long Mirror Lake. We amaro are not fond of water. We certainly cannot dive very deep. I briefly entertained the thought of turning to the Fuath, but they are more likely to keep my medallion out of mischief than return it to me. Or just drown you, as they tried to do with me. I had despaired of retrieving my treasure, but having seen what you are capable of, perhaps you will be able to find it. Perhaps. While I ponder your request for the shoes, will you not go and search for my medallion? If it should elude even you, I will accept that it's gone forever. Okay, let's go and try and find... Oh, that's that is a thingamajig quest. Are there any more opening up? No, just the one. Okay. How many more left in this area? 2. So there'll be 1 after we've done that one. Very good, very good. Mount speed hasn't increased. Ooh, splat. Down to the lake. Now you see, thankfully, you've come across somebody who can breathe underwater. So I should have no trouble fulfilling your request. There goes my mount. Just need to swim out a little bit further, and then we can dive down. Nope, a bit more. There we go. Blub, blub, blub. And then mount up again to go super quick. Why is it getting dark around here? There's shadow following me. Oh, maybe not. Right, it should be glowing and easy to find. Glittering object. Nope, that's not the medallion. There's bound to be something in this house, isn't there? Is that something? Nope. Well, oh, there it is. I was going to say, colour me surprised. There's nothing in here. The glittering object. Hey, there it is. Right, back we go. Actually be quicker to do this part underwater. How you doing, Baxterianomon? I know they cast a enchantment on me so I can breathe. They never said anything about you. Just gulping down lungfuls of water. We have found your family heirloom, said every RPG quest ever. Okay, moving on. Up the hill. Never mind the moss fungus. Jolly looking chaps. Run, run, run as fast as you can, which isn't very fast because we haven't unlocked mount speed. Doobie doobie doo. We've still got some very well, disarmed is the, I think it's Alexandria, isn't it? Fighting the primal that's on the shore at Idleshire, which we still haven't done, despite the fact it's been there for ages. Got it. Ah, you are returned. How fared your search? Despite its age and prolonged submersion, this golden medallion still retains its luster. There you go. Have you a voice?
Ah, 間違いない。私のメダルだ。ありがとう。本当に。これは大事な友達からもらった宝物なんだ。彼は旅人でね。私に乗って世界中をかけたものさ。その時、私はまだ幼くて喋ることもできなかった。それでも彼との冒険はとても楽しかったんだ。私が生きた中で最も輝かしいひとときだった。彼は旅の途中で見つけた綺麗なメダルを首飾りにして私にくれたんだ。自慢の相棒だからと言ってね。嬉しかった。言葉で伝えられなかったけれど、本当に誇らしかった。
That's very sweet. Oh, was it him?
彼はアルバート。
That's why you said Ardbert when I woke you up.
遠い昔に去った一番の友達さ。
Oh, isn't that nice? Ardbert gets to see his old friend.
そうだね。光の反乱を引き起こした人だとみんなが言っていた。でも反乱の直後は彼らを擁護する声もたくさんあったんだ。だけどそれも時とともに減って、彼らを大罪人として語ることが当たり前になった。私はそれが耐え難くて、妖精と共に人のいないこの地で暮らすことにしたんだ。彼はお人よしだからいろんなことに巻き込まれて、それでも誰かが困って泣いていたら迷わずに駆けつける人だった。それがどうしてこんなことになってしまったのか。私はただ世界を救おうとする優しい人に幸せであってほしかったのに。
Don't worry, you have. Oh. Keep your medallion safe. I'm sure Ardbert knows how you feel. I am sure he knows how you feel because he was stood over there listening.
ありがとう。君もとても優しい人だね。私たちアマロが最初に作られた時、古の魔法使いは私たちが主を見分けられるように、もうとっくに薄れた力だけれど、私は先祖返りだからかな。君の魂が、その色が淡くだけれど見えているんだ。よく似ている。そっくりなんだ、アルバートの魂に。もちろん君は君だ。どんな魂を持って生まれるかではなく、選び歩いてきた道こそが君という存在を作る。それでも私は何か運命を感じてしまうよ。だからこそ君の勝利を信じて水晶の靴を託そう。
Arigato. Okay, we have all of the relics. Let's have a look at these shoes. They'd best be fancy. Can't see. I'll put them on my ass.
大変大変、困ったことになっちゃったよ。
There always is. Ilmora here, I guess.
リーダーランのそっちに何か動きがあったのか。
私たち双子と一緒に嫌な感じの人たちがイルメグに入れないよう邪魔をしていたの。
What did you do?
最初は人がわーって逃げるものだからとっても楽しかったんだけど、
Yep, sounds rip-roaring.
相手の中にいる怖いおじいさんあの人だけほとんど
Ah,
惑
the
わされてく
general.
れないんだよ。おかげでもうかなり近くまで来られちゃって。
ランジート将軍か。そのまま侵入されたら厄介だぞ。俺たちの行動をきっと嗅ぎつけてくる。
ええ、大積み食い討伐の前に追いつかれた場合、目的の達成はあまりに困難となる。ここは二手に分かれるといたしましょう。
Yeah, thus to propose the following. You go fight the Lightwarden, we'll go somewhere else.
加護を受けしあなたはこのまま大積み食いの討伐へ。
Yep.
私たちはアルフィノ様と合流し、ユールモア軍を押しとどめたいと思います。
Please be my distraction.
そのまま 追い返せればよし。そうでなくともあなたの勝利によってイルメグでの目的は達成される。
あとは逃げるが勝ちか。尺だが今はその方が良さそうだな。
Yep.
私には光の加護があるはずです。大積食いの討伐に
Don't
連れて行ってください。
think it's a good idea.
お前の力量じゃそいつの邪魔になるだけだ。行くぞ。
ごめんなさい。どうか気をつけて。
It's okay. You're doing enough. You don't need to do any more. Just keep being you. Alrighty. Bum, 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 bum. Right, we will leave it there for now. There's that person again. Yes, looks like we are going to be doing battle with the Lightwarden fairly soon. We've jumped through hoops for all and sundry. Let me just have a look at key items. So we've got... Are these key items? They are, but it doesn't... So I thought we only had to get 3 relics, but apparently there were 4, and I can't remember what all 4 were. There's the crown, the scepter, the slippers. What was the other one? I don't remember. Anyway, that is all for this episode. We will do the Lightwarden next time. But for now, from myself, Carbuncle, Cactua, and all of the other players who seem to be doing exactly the same thing in this area, it's goodbye. Oh, and from Seto as well. It's goodbye, and I will see you next time. Cheerio!